Hello everyone, and welcome to another Friday night takeaway. And this time I'm not in the car because it was absolutely rotten weather and the rain was teeming down. I thought it's just all you're going to hear is the rain just hitting off the roof of the car. So it's not very nice. Plus, a bit nice and warm around here. Problem is though, looks like my takeaway's trying to escape. That's nice, I've never seen lettuce bust through the back before. As you've probably seen, I went to KFC. Not because I actually wanted to go to KFC, I'll be totally honest. I actually wanted to go and do other things. I actually want to go and review other kind of takeaway places rather than just going to the big three. But it just seems to be right now is between the big three, which is McDonald's, KFC and Burger King, they've constantly got something coming out, And, well, you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. Earlier on, I was actually looking at Popeyes. I was planning to actually go to Popeyes to do this review, and then I thought, right, I better check the kind of big three just in case anything new's out. And damn, KFC's got something. So, what have I got here? I've got this should be a zinger, a standard zinger burger. I got that to kind of go with let's drop to go with a comparison of what I've actually got. Because I've got a new limited edition burger sandwich. Wherever you are in the world, I think Americans prefer to call them sandwiches, which of course is understandable because of course it's in a roll, isn't it? Rather than two slices of bread. I know it's difficult for the Americans sometimes. I'm only joking. You could be right, you could be wrong. I honestly really don't know, and it doesn't really matter anyway. You call it what you like, But apparently, talking about calling things, they're getting worse with their names. I think they're struggling a bit because the names they're kind of choosing are sounding less and less appetizing. They're sounding a bit kind of risky, So this is a Sticky BBQ Drip, which is, I'm glad it's a drip, not a drizzle. Although is a drip worse than a drizzle and a drizzle? I don't know. I don't know which is worse, but I don't want to know. I really don't want to know, but yes. We've got, Jesus God. It's a heck of a lot smaller than what I thought it was going to be. It just takes up one side of the box. And this is I'll put all the details kicking about this area here. I put what's in it and things like that. But I also they've actually got the kind of chicken bites with the sticky dip as well. Or drip, sticky drip, they called it. And this is the wings. They've got basically, the hot wings they do, where they've smeared this with the sticky drippy stuff as well. So, there you go. The only problem is it's barbecue. And you might have seen in other videos, it's not my first choice, I'll be totally honest. I'm just getting some wet wipes out here because I think this is going to be sticky and I'm going to need a bit of moisture. I need it moist. Plus also they're a lot quieter and they don't rustle so much. Yeah. Especially if I've actually got them out the packet before I start filming. So, what I'm going to do is try this. It's got lettuce in it. And of course, some of it was actually escaping out the bag, which is amazing. So I'll try this one first and then I'll compare it to a standard zinger, see if it's any worse or any better. Oh, that's handy. It's going to get my fingers all sticky. Got a fork. Well done, KFC. So yeah, what's on this? There's lettuce, as you can see. There's a sticky kind of coating that the chicken's been dipped in. There is cheese. And there is a lot of stuff falling out. Imagine I'd be doing this in the car. Oh, Jesus God. That's another reason. Right. Let's try and pick this up and hopefully it will stay together. God, Jesus God. Right. That's what it looks like. It's really appetizing. I'll try and give you a good side. Some things it's like me. No matter what happens, I'm never going to be good looking. Hopefully not as bad as this though. Right, let's bite and see what it's like. Mm. Mm. Oh. Oh, that would give sweet and sour chicken balls a run for its money for sweetness. My God. This is Pepsi Max, by the way. And Pepsi Max is nowhere near as sweet as this is. It's crazy. I think there is some mayonnaise on this as well. But, God, that's sweet. Right. The Ruffles was a bit kind of stalish as well. It's a bit kind of doughy and kind of stale. Right. Standard zinger. You know, it's got the mayo, the lettuce, and the zinger sauce. That's it. And let's see what this is like. Now, it's $5.99, and this burger here is $6.99. So it's a pound more. I would go with a zinger every day of the week. It's a better burger, stroke sandwich, depending on where you are in the world. But there's a better balance to it, better flavour overall, with a far nicer eating experience. This one here, it's sticky, it's going everywhere, it's really sweet to the point of being sickly, and it's more money. Unless you're really into kind of sweet, savoury items. And even then, I'm struggling to see the savoury part of it because it's just sweet. The only kind of savoury is coming from, really from the roll, the bun. Yeah, too sweet. So what would I give that out of 10? Price-wise, it's okay. $6.99, it's okay. But, oh God, it's sweet. It's sickly sweet. So I'm going to give it a 4. Just because, I can struggle to even finish that. It really is. It's that bad. That's why I'm glad I got the zinger. The zinger, what would I give that out of 10? The zinger, $5.99, wee bit of spice. It's not particularly spicy, but a little bit of kind of spice with this kind of zinger sauce. But the mayo gives some nice kind of accent flavours. And you can actually taste the breading of the chicken and everything else. And overall, it's just a far better product and a nicer eating experience, especially from my point of view. So yeah, I would give it a good solid 6 out of 10. Good solid 6. You know where you are with it and things like that. Right. Let's try these chicken bites. God, it's absolutely covered in the sauce. Like it's just pulled up in the bottom, but you can see it. Oh, Jesus God, man. Oh, the smell. It's just so overpowering. God. Oh, that kind of really doesn't smell nice, but it really kind of concentrated kind of barbecue kind of smell off it. And it's just, I really want to do this just with the smell of it. At least with the sandwich, at least you have something to kind of try and tone down the flavour. With this, no. Let's just start eating the fork. Oh, God. Yeah. Well, if you're missing out on sweet and sour chicken balls, don't worry. KFC's got you covered. Oh, what would I give that? I mean, the chicken, because decent kind of chunk of chicken, it does tend to kind of water it down a little bit, but it's still really quite strong and yeah, really not my cup of tea. Waste of good chicken, to be totally honest. So, I'm trying to remember what these were. These were something like $3.50 or above. I'll put all the prices there. The chicken wings was, I think they were $2.99 for them for 3 wings. For 4 of these, yeah, it was three such. But I'll put the details down. But yeah, it's still quite sickly sweet. So it's really quite sickly. Just way too sweet. It needs something to kind of counteract it. Or no, when was the last one I had? Oh, the Sweet Carolina barbecue stack or something like that from McDonald's. They had obviously barbecue but sauce, but it wasn't overly sweet and it kind of worked. Whereas this is just way too sweet. Hopefully it'll be better with these. Which is the hot wings, but with this stuff coated on it as well. This barbecue sticky drippy sauce. I'm really not enjoying kind of that name. Really not. Okay. Mm. Mm. Well, I'm not saying that KFC kind of hot wings or spicy wings are that hot or spicy, because they're not. But you do get a little bit coming back, and it's all gone when that coating's on it. That sauce on it just really kills it off. So let's wrap this up. The chicken bites, for the price, what you're getting, and just how sickly they are, because it's just sitting there marinating in that sauce. I'm going to give it a 3. Yeah. And as for the wings, well, not really much there. Not really much there. I prefer them without the sauce. Far better, you know. And they're not that brilliant anyway, so because they're really not that spicy. So yeah, I'll give them a 4 as well, same as a sandwich. So yeah, would I recommend their sticky barbecue dip kind of range? Not really. There's better options in the KFC menu, and I would recommend. If you want to try it, yeah, go and try it. You're very much free to do so. But I would say if you've already got favourites at KFC, then stick with your favourites. They're going to be a lot better than this. So, thanks for watching. We'll see you in another Friday night takeaway. Bye for now.